Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome back to a special little video of my reaction slash initial look at Superpower 3. Now I will mention this is not going to be a review. My review will be coming out later. What I wanted to do is get a hands-on look at the game, look at it, feel it, and then say what things I'm thinking of that may be disappointed in or what I'm actually excited about. And we'll get into that right now. We're going to start a new game. We're going to play as Canada. I'm just going to leave that a low for now. Victory conditions, yeah, we're in sandbox. There is these scenarios where it gives you the objectives of each country and, failure conditions. Cool. There's 15 in total, including keyword there. The sandbox. Interesting. So all this Crimea crisis, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna do sandbox as Canada. I've already made up my own character. I do apologize, I'm still dealing with issues with my allergies. So here I am. Kind of looks like me. I'm actually impressed. Gone through different options, physiology, ethnicity, skin, eyes, all that stuff. I'm actually very impressed. What I'm not impressed with, I will say this now. The reason why I'm recording this separate than me actually doing it is I got an error message when creating my character. Yeah. So there was that. But yeah, so we're gonna play as Canada. We're gonna hop in here. So apparently your ethnicity, religious preference, etc. is going to affect, I guess, how people react to you. Theory is that, if you're not of the demographic of the nation you're from, people are going to be racist towards you. Now, the first time I did play this game, or I loaded everything up to make sure it worked, the load screen here was super long, but it's actually gotten faster. I don't understand the point of this. Like why it's giving me the option to select different countries there. But yeah, so here is the map. It's pretty. I like it. CN Tower. It's a Canadian developer, so I'm not surprised things like the CN Tower are in here. I'm going to assume maybe something in New York, like the Empire State Building maybe? Nope. No Empire State Building. There's Maryland. No, this is New Jersey. Let me zoom out here. DC's here. There it is. Nothing from... Okay. You can also hit P, by the way, and turn things off. Okay. Let's see what else is like Big Ben or something. Oh, ooh, that's not impressive. Everything's on like as high as it'll go. Okay, so I changed my name initially to my name, and apparently that's not my name anymore. Mental note. Okay, so London Bridge. Oof. That does not look good. Remember, the game is set to max everything. Nothing for France. At least nothing that I recognize. Or for Paris. Apparently Germany is empty. Compared to North America. Got the Brandenburg Gate or anything like that here? Nope. Wow, zooming out is a feat. And whereabouts? There we go, Moscow. Anything in Moscow? Nope, not even red square. Okay. Beijing. Nope. Just generic buildings as well. Okay. Map. Woo. Whoa. Okay. Settle down, please. Oh, the game's running. Holy crap. Okay, so the game starts running. Spacebar does not pause. Mental note. Yeah. Okay. So let's look at the options here. Can I click my country's name and it does it? Oh, does it? I like this feature. Blah. Okay, so if I am looking at, say, Indonesia and I hit this, right click. No. Okay, so none of this works. Huh? Alright, so that sends me where I need to go. The game is running again. What is going on? Okay. I don't remember unpausing it. I may have unpaused it by accident. Let's look at... Before we get into anything, map modes. Okay, so we're going to look at empires. So here we are as Canada. Cool. Diplomatic relations. Diplomatic relations. Oh, the map modes don't... Why does Quebec dark? There we go. So it's the province I had selected. Okay. So according to it here, it's the darkest. Nuclear range. If I hit the US... Oh my gosh, I have to select the country first and then select... Or is it only me? This... Okay. Human Development Index? Okay. Economic strength. So the lighter the better. Okay. So the lighter the better for everything. Up. Apparently Canada's really bad on the human index. Government approval, the lighter the better. Okay. I also noticed too that the moment your mouse goes off the planet is when the map goes all squirrely. Military strength. Pretty much almost everybody is the same color. Currently Canada is 50th and 178th. World resources. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a sub. Hold on. There's sub maps now. There's empires. My country, neutral, whatever. And few relations. The range. And I'm going to assume that's me because I don't have... This is only for your country you're in. Strength. We're going to do this again. Nuclear strength. Okay. Human development. Nothing changed there. Economic strength. Nothing changed there. Population strength. Oh, this goes by... Interesting. So population strength goes by the regions. That's interesting. Economics is by country. Government approval is by country as well. Okay. Well, that would make sense. Though I figure you would be by region. If you have your country selected, it should show by region. because theoretically breakaway provinces and things like that. Military strength, yeah, everyone looks basically the same color. This was something that breaks in Superpower 2. Like, everyone gets above a certain point, and it just, yeah. I'm assuming it's how much money you're spending. So whoever is the top one is always going to be the reddest, which is going to be the US. And then you fall down to if you're spending 0. So you're always going to be, unless you're American or the number 1 or last place, you're always going to be a shade of red, basically. Okay. Then we're going to go to color of country. So this is the world map mode. Of course, you can't keep these as colors, but here we go. So world resources. So if I say, hey, meat. Interesting. So it does show by region, too. Well, what's 100%? I don't understand what 100% beef is. This one is 100% or 0% of plants. Don't understand what that is. This doesn't make sense. Like, if it says they're 100% producing plants, then when I go to meat, they should be 0 for meat. Or they may have exploited 100% at this current juncture of their plants and 100% of the meat that they're able to use. Cereals, same thing. It must be, because it's showing a couple of provinces in Canada as 100%. And I'm going to assume because arable land and things like that are a thing in the game. Wood. Minerals. Chemicals. Drugs. Alcohol. Tobacco. Electricity. Fuel. Gas. Civilian industry, military industry, refined products, technology, civilian tech. Oh, this is civilian research, military research, health, overall education, tourism, production. There's okay, and that's it. Okay, interesting. Okay, when we look at demography, your birth rate, your death rate, overall growth rate. Okay, your overall human development. Nice. I like the fact that there's tooltips for everything. There's religion there. There's your different cultures. Apparently masculinity. Femininity is a thing. Individualism. Power index. Long-term orientation. And indulgence versus restraint. So I'm assuming that's like if people like spend a lot of money and do stuff with like tobacco and booze and stuff like that. Overall culture info. This is where apparently you have your ways of producing culture, I guess, through your different types of mails and stuff like that, or media. Because you have your media support, which I'm assuming is controlled this way, and then your overall people support. And then ways of modifying your support. Oh, I can change that. Oh, crap. Oh, hey, buddy. Come here. So this is how much money you spend on the environment, which I'm assuming goes over here. Yeah, okay. Crop saturation, overall pollution, GDP per capita, overall average years of education. So I'm assuming this is how much time people spend. Internet, how much you're controlling it. Nice. Your approval rate and your stability rate, which for me are going to go down horribly. Politics, you can enable or disable elections, make parties illegal. Laws illegal, so same as the previous version. This is the affinities again. This is where we do our treaties and stuff. So apparently there's only 5 kinds of treaties, which are kind of, yeah, whatever. And that's the politics page. Economy, I was showing it to you earlier. You can do investments, basically more money you put into it, the more it produces. Shows you how much you're consuming, producing, trading, and your overall difference. If it's legal or illegal, you can make meat illegal, apparently. You make plants illegal, so no one is allowed to own flowers in this country. Got drugs, wood, make wood illegal. Or cereal. Let's make cereal illegal. Okay. Chemicals, tobacco, alcohol, vices. Okay. Natural resources, energy sector, food sector. Okay. Your secondary and tertiary services. So your overall production. I'm assuming this affects your overall unit production. I'm assuming. Then you have your industrial, civilian industry, which I'll have to figure out what this does. Then maybe this is what it does. Okay, so military industrial. I like how it shows you just from this screen what you're producing, trading, and what your deficit, and if you're in a surplus or a deficit. I like that. I wish there was a way from this screen where you could do a global tax rate on everything, or a limited tax rate. Like you can actually just have a tax rate here, 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 here. So you can just do all food, this percent. Or you can go into each specific one and do it. Same with these ones. We got our health, which apparently we can export health. Don't know how that works. Maybe that's like medical supplies and equipment, maybe. Education. Don't know how we would export education. I know we would import people to pay for education and leave. Tourism makes sense. Technology, refined products. And then here is our military and civilian research, which I'm assuming will unlock stuff. And then here's the classic budget from Superpower 2. Right now it looks like Canada, whoops, I just did that, but apparently we have a balance without even touching the game of $104.7 billion. So we're in a good spot when we figure all this out. And then the military stuff. So this is where I have my first problem. I'm already seeing it. There's no armored personnel carriers / infantry fighting vehicles. There's no artillery. There's mobile launchers, but there is no artillery. There is no anti-aircraft units. Plethora of naval units. There's only attack aircraft. There are no close air support aircraft or air superiority aircraft. There's attack helicopters. I can't see transport being a thing, and then we only have bombers. From what I understand, it's strategic bombers. That's it. This thing here, I've already seen it. I don't think I have, as Canada, enough research and anything to show, but this only changes when you get into the next generation. So all Generation 1 tanks look like this World War II Italian tank. All Gen 2 tanks in the game all look like, I believe it is a Leopard 1. All Gen 3 tanks look like, I think it's a Merkava 2. All Gen 4 tanks look like, I think it's the Abrams. And then all level 5 tanks are Generation 5 tanks, because it's as far as you can get, all look like the Armada. I'm not impressed that everyone has the same units. Everyone's units look the same. Like for the part that really throws me off is, so the F-18 looks like an Su-37. This is the only thing that works. The Canadian Leopard actually looks like a Leopard, because it's a Leopard tank, so that makes sense. Can I zoom into Americans? Yeah. So the American Abrams tank, which one is this? This is an M109. Okay, so yeah. So instead of having an artillery unit in the game, they've turned artillery into tanks. So this is an M109 Paladin artillery piece. It's a SPAG. Or not a SPAG, sorry. It's an SPG, a self-propelled gun. Apparently in this game, it is a tank, because artillery does not exist. Here, the M1A1 looks like an Abrams. M2, okay, that's an actual MLRS, but it looks like a THAAD. Or is that the M1? No, that's the same thing. Okay. Yeah, lack of sprites, basically. I'm not impressed. Everyone has the exact same units. I don't like that. There's a lack of units. I don't like that. If it's because, I don't know, they don't want us to be able to, like, they can't design this to scroll down, because I noticed that there's no scrolling up or down in any of these menus. The menus are stationary. You can't go up or down. There's no scrolling. Like, they're set. I have this bad feeling that they couldn't design the ability to scroll up or scroll down. These are the only laws, apparently, that you're able to control. There's no laws about, I don't know, automatically driven cars. There is a lot of things that I think are missing. Yeah, so this is the first thing in the technology screen. So when designing new vehicles and armor and stuff like that, yeah, I'm not impressed. When it comes to your forces, so you have your units, build and deploy. This is the part that pisses me off. I've already noticed this. Well, not pisses me off, but it makes me mad. You can only build one unit at a time. So here, I'm going to order 10,000. Oh, I can only do a maximum of 10,000. I can't even order more than that. Like, can I order like 10,500? Nope. So I can only do 10,000. Why? I don't know. It says it costs 900 million, but I have billions of dollars available. Okay, so there's that. So I'm ordering that. Now, can I order another 10,000? No. You can only build one unit at a time. I'm not impressed with that. There's still a market, an international market, but that is it. I'm not impressed with that. This screen here, I'm already looking at it, and it's the same as before. Right now, excluding the fact that a few things are good and a couple things are lacking, like the internal laws, there's only 6. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not impressed with that. I'm not impressed with the tax system. This is just a generic tax. That's it. It's just a generic tax. It's not even like high income earners, low income earners, medium income earners, specific VAT, specific taxes on anything. This is everything. This is a VAT tax. This is an income tax. This is just general fees, apparently. Don't even know what that means, just fees. I'm assuming things like licensing fees for getting a driver's license. This lacks so much. This also, other than I think civilian research was not in the last game, this is all just copy pasted right from the last game. I have to admit, I'm disappointed. From my initial reaction here, I am disappointed. I'm disappointed in the lack of options, the lack of abilities, like only being able to build one type of unit at any given time. The fact that we're limited to the amount of types of units that we have. That image isn't even bloody, like the end, like it's missing, it's clipping. I am so not impressed. Apparently the tier 1 is the Typhoon. Wait. The tac sub is an Ohio class. It's got the launchers for it. Oh my god. Oh my god. So let me get so the ballistic missile, or the ballistic submarine, is a Russian Typhoon. And then the attack submarine, which theoretically should be like a Los Angeles class, then, obviously going down the options, right? You could, or even starting like as a sturgeon. or just like a crappy, like, Foxtrot or something like that. But no, you have an Ohio class. Oh boy. Aircraft carriers. Okay, you start off with, looks like the old British one. I think it's the Indomitable class. Destroyer. Apparently the Destroyer is a battleship. And the frigate looks like an OHP from the looks of it. Mobile launchers, looks like Katyusha. And then you start with a... Yeah, I am not impressed. I am so not impressed. Someone also told me I should look at Norway. Norway? Someone said Norway starts with wow. Here's Sweden. I think someone said that Norway starts with some Kuznetsov class aircraft carriers or something like that. No, they've got a like 209. Okay, I don't like the fact that you can hear me. I'm like zooming out like mad. Yeah, I'm not impressed at this moment. I think after I've played it a little bit more, I'll have to see. But right now, I am not impressed with how this looks. The American aircraft carrier, I think that's a Zumwalt. Okay, so the Early Burke looks like a Zumwalt. And apparently the Ohio looks like an Ohio, which is more humorous than anything. A Colin. So that's my side. Okay. Halifax. Wait, is that the entire Northwest Pacific Navy? The U.S.? That does not seem valid. What do they have down here? They've got what looks like it's a Cobbin. Okay, so apparently the Cobbin, which is I want to say a Danish diesel electric sub, apparently is what the Los Angeles class looks like. Arleigh Burkes look like Zumwalts. The Zumwalt looks like a Zumwalt. And the Ticonderoga looks like the Zumwalt. And the Nimitz, I think that is the Nimitz model. Yeah, I am not impressed. Not impressed. They have Blackhawks? Can I right click, left click, center click? Nope. Let's see you guys over here. Sorry, what? H-64 Apache. Oh, and apparently the UH-60, or the Utility Helicopter Model 60, is apparently an attack helicopter. Okay. Interesting. Look at their air bases. Missing texture. Okay, so I can't even see what aircraft. LGM 60 minute. Okay. So you can't see. Like, this tells me that there are units here, but I can't see them. Okay, interesting. Hold on. So if I went to Quick 3D, military hardware, here we go. Ah. Here we go. US gives. Okay. Infantry. Mobile launchers. All missing their textures there. So for tanks, they have the M1A1. And that's it? No, there's more pages. M1A2. M109 Paladin. Hey, so that's an artillery piece. That's not a tank. Oh, wait. There's no artillery in the game. Oh, what are the odds of that? M109s. Yeah, not impressed. Attack helicopters. We got Blackhawks. Look at that. Attack helicopters. Attack aircraft. F-22s. That's an air superiority fighter there, Golden Labs. What we got here? Oh. F-15s, okay. Ooh, bombers. A-10s. Okay. So the A-10 is a bomber. Close air support aircraft, but whatever. B-1 Lancer, that is a bomber. A-10 technically is a close air support slash attack aircraft. Definitely not a... no, some people would say it's a bomber, some people would say it is. B-2 Spirit, B-52. See, those are bombers. I mean, A technically stands for attack aircraft, and then the number is the model number. So the A-10 is the attack Model 10, which is also the nickname, obviously, the Warthog. B is for bomber, F is for fighter. Okay, so the Harrier 2 is apparently a bomber in the game. Interesting. Apparently the US has 0 frigates. Well, we already looked at those. Wait, can I buy nuclear weapons from them? No. Hey, can I buy 30 of those? The US is like, no, we're not going to give you 30 nuclear warheads. Cargo status. This displays whether you're... I'm assuming that means things can go through the border? Okay. So yes, overall, I am disappointed. I am not impressed with the lack of units, the lack of options. Like, the sheer amount of, like, options we should be able to do. Like, I understand, like, when it comes to, demographics. Okay, cool. But we should have options to manipulate these. We should have options to manipulate immigration and emigration. We don't. We just can open or close them. I'm assuming This is how much they control. Like, I don't even understand what the percentages here mean. Like, I know that's the percentage probably of the overall market that they control, but it's like, okay, well, how do I affect this? Okay, this is government owned. Cool. Other than it being government controlled, I'm assuming I have to spend money on maybe the propaganda? But then I should have a propaganda tab here to scroll or unscroll, like I have for irritable, or what is it? Arable lands? Right here. It's as if they just, like, put the, like... So, internet's in here. Okay, cool. Controlling the internet's okay, fine, and all that stuff. But, like, why can't I have a tab to slide propaganda? Why do I only have 6 laws? I want to say these are the exact same amount of laws that we had and options for national politics or internal politics than we had in the previous game. We could also change our capital. So if I went, hey, disable, you're all illegal, and I unpause. I am now officially a dictatorship. Okay. What if I said, enable elections? I'm a multi-party democracy, but everyone is, you know, freedom of speech, illegal. Intermittent, illegal. Illegal. Budget. Okay, hold on. We're making tons of money, so hold on. So let's reduce taxes down to 15%. Reduce taxes to 15%. There we go. All right. We're now making negative 75 billion. Okay, no big deal. Wow. That is laggy. Cut this back. Wow. That is very laggy. Communications? Oh my god, the amount of lag in this right now. Cut back education, cut back on healthcare, cut back on the environment, increase propaganda, and cut back. Yeah, you will keep in. We'll actually keep you in the middle. I'm making $56, billion, and we're at 68.5. If I'm not mistaken, we started at 58. So the average country is sitting at 60.4. No, sorry, the world average is 71. We're sitting at 60.4. And we're paused. Because I keep hitting the play button. 77 point... I officially know how to manipulate this game. That didn't take long. But yeah, so I most likely will be doing a Let's Play. I'm also looking forward and hopefully to mods. Yeah, I have already said my piece as to yes or no. Honestly, I don't think you should buy this unless it's on sale. I got it for 15% off. It's on Steam. It's on sale already on Steam. So I only got it for like 20 some odd bucks. So, but I can also write this off on my taxes, which I'm going to, as a loss. Overall though, thumbs down so far. Definitely a 3 out of 10 at the moment. Mostly due to just a sheer lack of options and lack of everything. Like, this basically feels like a reskinned version of the older game with less options, less units, and way more potential and more disappointment. With that in mind, though, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll attempt to do some Let's Plays of this in the future, and we'll see how it turns out. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.